Hey everyone. So first of all, this is my first YouTube live streaming. So in case if you find any uh, trouble in hearing or in terms of viewing my screen, probably guys let me know in comments. I'll try to fix it out in upcoming sessions. So far in our channel we talked about more related to Python and Django. So hereafter I'm trying to you know um, literally talk about more about data engineering sites and uh, other areas along with the full stack portion, because I am primarily as a data engineer for with a 14 plus years of experience. So I thought to let's focus on the backend development also along with the data engineering side. So today I want to, last few weeks I was, trying to explore the Streamlit option. So I really love the Streamlit features and other cool area. So I thought to, okay, let's talk about a few features and uh, how we can use Streamlit for our personal purpose. Like in this case, um, I created the profile and I hosted that free profile portfolio using Streamlit Cloud option. It's completely, absolutely free. So as long as if you know simple Python, I mean knowledge, probably you could develop your own, you could host your own, you know, portfolio without any cost. So that is something. It's a really cool feature I want to share across the data community. So that's what we are going to you know talk about, how we can uh, you know kind of how we can create a app in Streamlight, and how we can write a small uh, program, and we can host that Python script in Streamlit to have a beautiful portfolio. So I have done this article, I think it's literally it's 1 day ago. So it has a it has more details about Streamlit and why it is you know why it is important. It is not important. It depends upon the various business use case and other requirements. But in this case, uh, Streamlit is one of the powerful. Uh, it's a Python package. Probably you guys might aware about this is a Python package. So you can install like any other package like in Python pip install Streamlit. So it helps the data analysts and other data engineers in terms of quickly uh, viewing the data and visualizing the data, uh, in terms of how the data has been landed in our data mods or data lakes. This is pretty cool uh, in terms of viewing and visualizing. So previously it's a typical ETL pipeline. We have to build a ETL pipeline and store the data, and then on top of that, we have to, use any visualization tools like a Power BI, Tableau, MicroStrategy, something like that. But this, uh, as soon as this simulator has been popular, so you know, we have a bunch of as soon as data has been available, we can render the data and we can visualize it accordingly. So I personally I really you know like this uh, library. So okay, so this is the typical article. I'll share this article link in the description below. You know, probably you guys take a look on it if 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 it is really helpful in terms of understanding the Streamlit, and also have a the code of to build the basic portfolio and hosted in Streamlit Cloud. So for this particular streaming, right? So I would like to focus on uh, how we can create the app in Streamlit and how we can host or how we can upload our code and you know create a portfolio in the Streamlit without of zero cost. All right. So the main prerequisite is we need to have a GitHub account and Streamlit account. So as soon as you logged in with the Streamlit, this is how it looks like. You have to sign in and sign up, and then it will come up with the new app. So here, this is where we have to provide the the URL name or the host or your portfolio or your app or a website name, whatever it is, right? It is based on the individual requirements. So right now we are focusing on public-oriented Streamlit option, but also Streamlit supports a private app. Also, it has bunch of options like using custom domain, but we are not focusing on those areas. We are just focusing on how simply we create an app and configure with it, host it accordingly. So when we log into the Streamlit, this is the first landing page for creating app, and it looks for what is your GitHub repository. Either you can connect and make it available for to pop up here, or you can paste the GitHub URL here to read the data from the Streamlit. So let me quickly draw a diagram like how it is actually it's working is in order to have in order to host it host your code, Python code into the Streamlit Cloud, you should have a Streamlit account. This is the mandatory, and second is the GitHub. So this is where you can upload your code, what are the code, right? It's a Python script. You just need to sync up with your local machine, or you can directly upload to the GitHub repository. So as soon as you upload the code into the GitHub, so by default the Streamlit Cloud is connected to your GitHub account, and you have to map the repository. Either it could be a public repository, a private repository, and every minute this Streamlit Cloud server is sending the connection to make sure is there any update on the particular master branch. So based on that, it will refresh the website or refresh the app accordingly. So the first step is we need to have a Streamlit account and GitHub account, and then we have to create the GitHub repository. The repository could be a private or public, and then we as I mentioned, the Streamlit is built on top of the Python, right? We have to make sure the code should be what are the code we are going to write, right? It should be in .py file. Obviously, it is we have to import the Streamlit library files and everything, right? And then we have to push the code here, or we can directly upload the file, and then we can use that file into the repository or master branch, and then push to the code Streamlit by itself. We don't want to push anything. As soon as we map the repository in the Streamlit account, it will be synced automatically without any manual intervention. So let me go to GitHub account. Let me create one repository for this testing purpose. Streamlit tutorial, something like this. Tutorial, and I'm for this sake I'm just making this as a public repository, and then this it is, I mean, it is a good practice to have a README file, but it's not, again, it's not mandatory. We can keep, or we can disable, or we don't want to keep, means you can just click on uncheck box, I mean, unclick the checkbox and create repository here. So yes, so this is the pretty simple initial step for making sure we have an account, and then we created the repository. And then either you can write a code in your local machine and push the code by git push command, what are the regular CID method, right? We can go to the approach. But for this, for providing high level introduction about how we can use the Streamlit Cloud, right? So I don't want to go in depth of how we can develop, how we can write the code in local machine to push it. You can simply create a new file, like I have in my repository, in my the other repository. So I'm gonna name it as streamlit.py file. Let's say streamlit file, and as I mentioned, it's a Python file. Let me make it as hello world, just for time being. Then later we can add our repository, our resume portfolio kind of code, which I already written the code for my portfolio. Probably I can show that. Where is that? Streamlit. Okay. Okay. So this is the sample portfolio I have been created and have been uploaded the code. So I can share this code once we build the basic format, how we can map our repository to the Streamlit. So yeah, so let's keep this for simple for now. Print hello world and just commit changes, and then so we know what is the repository name. It's a Streamlit tutorial, right? So now you go back to your Streamlit account, wherever we have this new app. Click on new app. You can search for your repository. So in this case, we created the repository called Streamlit tutorial, right? So it is by default, it is coming with all the repository, which includes both public and private repositories because that's because I mapped my GitHub account to Streamlit. So so when you created a account in Streamlit first time, it will ask you to connect your GitHub repository. So as soon as you connected with your repository, then it will pop up with all of your existing repository here. So just for sake, I'm just having this Streamlit tutorial for now. So I'm connecting here. So just for make sure, let's go to, this is under the main branch. So let's check here this main branch. So the path, the file we have is a Streamlit app.py file. That's a file we have created. So it is coming with the same name. Okay. So here, this is where it is a unique domain URL for your portfolio or for your app, anything. So for this tutorial purpose, I'm just giving us Vengat Streamlit, something like this. Vengat Streamlit, something like this. Custom domain cannot be into a Streamlit. Okay, let's like Vengat test, something like that. Yeah. So the domain is available. So I can click on deploy. So it's just a matter of seconds, right? Probably it just took 5 minutes of time, to create the repository and create an account and host your app within a short span of time. That is something really cool about Streamlit. Um, so this will take some time, or it has to boot up the server in the backend, right? It could be a virtual machine. It might be hosted in AWS or Azure or GCP, right? It will take some time, process the machine, and once it's ready, what we're expecting to see is hello world, right? Because that's a typical program, that is a typical code we have written in our Streamlit app.py file, right? Um, so yeah, if I click here, print hello world, go to here, Streamlit test. Okay, why? Okay, why it is not printing? Let's take a look. So I think this is the, if you're connected to your account, it is literally Streamlit. They are displaying the logs and the path, or what is happening on your code. It's everything is showing here. That is something is more cool about Streamlit. Okay, let's analyze why this. I mean, the print hello world is not working, right? So it's because it's not a Python terminal. It's a Streamlit. It's a UI, right? So I have my entire code which belongs to uh, you know this portfolio. So I'm gonna take this because, as I mentioned, this is the Python package. Okay, so I'm gonna take this Python package and then go to Streamlit, go to GitHub, and just edit the file and import that you know the package, the Streamlit package. So if you want, in order to display something in the web browser, Streamlit behaves different, right? Because it is not like print hello world. You probably, this is not all about explaining about Streamlit. It's just giving high level detail about how we can build a resume with Streamlit. So I don't want to deep dive about Streamlit functions and commands about it. So in order to, if you want to display something in the web page on the Streamlit, right? So you just need to use Streamlit option. It should be stevewright.hello, I guess. Let's do commit changes. As soon as you do the commit changes, it will be refreshed automatically on your app. So Streamlit tutorial, why it's not okay. Let's take a look on the code we have. So yes, you're still right. It should come. Why it is not coming? Right. Okay, it's doing that test. Import. Let's go here. We have one main branch, and this has Streamlit and StWrite. What's happening? Hello world, StWrite, hello world. It's not okay. Import Streamlit. I'm gonna write hello world. Let's let's give some description. Streamlit app.py. Okay. Streamlit. Okay, it is taking right code. Okay, let me copy this code for a second and see. Streamlit app.py. Okay. Activate. Okay, to collecting status, to deactivate set browser to false. Okay, let's check this. Global config file. So that's 15. Okay, something okay, let's reboot that. Okay, let's see. I'm just restarting the application. So this will restart the the VPN or the VPS services which is given by Streamlit. So spinning up managed process. Wait. Okay. Okay, you're waiting. Okay. To particularly browser. Okay, I need to false. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe here. Pause like this. Or let's um so configuration. So we are so gather, deactivating gather browser dot gather browser. Okay, maybe can try this. Settings. Save. Systems like status can find out five nodes. Like operating status. Add the following to a config file. Okay, so a config file. So where is our config file? So config file for Streamlit Cloud. Okay, this is same issue. This is Streamlit config. Okay, let's create a file. So here, I think no, so deactivate. So I'm just trying all the trial and error method. So one of the uh, you know um, it seems like uh, it's a kind of newer even I'm facing today. Uh, you know, generally, if you created a number of app also, I haven't never faced such kind of issue in past. So I'm not quite sure uh, where it's actually just causing an issue. I'm trying to figure out, how to set this, deactivate this browser gather if it's states to false. Um, So simple different ways of configuration. It changes to Streamlit config till the middle app is running. If it needs to restart it, reflect in the app. Okay, Streamlit. Okay, I'll do the config by Streamlit sharing. So you should be able to add your own config to the GitHub repository Streamlit. Okay. Okay. So let's see. One of the discussion in this Streamlit forum, they were mentioned we have to create the config.toml file on this repository. I mean under the directory. So nothing harm in terms of trying this out. Let's see. So create a file. Okay, so here Streamlit. Oh, sorry. I added another extra line, extra // So we need a Streamlit, right? So Streamlit, yes. And that is a file and config.toml. In the TMOL file, we have to enable this one. Commit changes. Go to Streamlit tutorial. Now we have this folder. Set the documentation here. I mean, discussion on the Streamlit forum. And click here and make sure, okay, file is there. Okay, go to the path and we have to reboot. System is getting a reboot. Internal server. So something multiply wrap the server editing, this is server, stats, gather stats, and okay. I'm just wondering where how to apply um, by the server map. So this is okay. This is what we are also getting. Any answer for this? Okay, no answer. Running Streamlit. Hmm. Uh, Not sure we can have this command, but should not default to collection stats. Okay, here string, it's a browser. Hmm. Let's try this one. Not sure it is. Okay, so let's give it last try. If it doesn't work, probably I'll I'll try to figure out what will be the how we can apply the fix for in the backend. Like as they mentioned the discussion forum channel about the config.toml file, uh, you know, to change, um, we have to play around with that configuration. But folks, this is the uh, pretty much the same kind of process. You have to write a Python program. It's pretty simple using Streamlit to have, the configuration settings like and CSS. Like if you are from the front-end development, probably you guys know about the CSS and it's a kind of config. I mean the customization of your UI, how it feels and looks like. And the other area is more pretty much like it's functional and command particular to the Streamlit, and you have to provide all this. I just provided this entire code in my article link here. So you can cross-check this with your code in case if you would like to like to see any command or any function. Uh, but whatever I did so far, just a basic and high-level template. But of course, you can extend this code with a more design and you can apply more customization. And you can play around with the Streamlit accordingly. So the last time we'll take a look. I thought it's just an 15 minutes live stream, but it is taking for a while just for this. And I mean, I never expect this issue, but it is a good learning always, right? You know, uh, when we get an error, that definitely something we are going in the right path. So we'll learn a lot about any particular area, right? So as long as we don't get any error, then we don't get any opportunity to learn a lot. But we have an opportunity now to learn more about Streamlit option, configuration, the TMYML file, and we can figure out how we can get rid of that error. Okay, error during DNF resolution. So for this, okay, the way we are giving the code is not correct. Uh, so this is correct, but somehow it is not, it's not rebooting with the option. So we have to still explore more about to fix stuff. Last process dependency to deactivate set browser gather to false. Let me take this. Right, this thing. Browser false. As mentioned during the installation process, Streamlit collect usage statistics. We can find out more insight, but high-level summary collect telemetry you cannot see. If you like to opt out of add the following line. Streamlit middle app is running 7 needs to restart for changes. Config file Streamlit. Okay, so let me do one more time of let me delete this. Right. From the tutorial. Let's keep this name for the time being. So it is spinning up the new machine and new service for this app because we actually I deleted the old app and recreate it. I mean, creating the new app. Uh, Honestly, I don't know the reason why I did it, but just for you know, just for testing purpose. So will it cause? I mean, it's really a problem to the particular app, or it is a problem to the whole services which is mapped on my account or not. Uh, Again, if it is failing, if not able to see the code, then probably you know I think I have to explore a lot on it. Let's give some time spinning up in the manager process. Mhm. Not performing anything. Okay. Uh, I don't see Streamlit tutorial. It's still there. Okay. Okay, let me create another app and just to map to the original account. I mean the one which I created uh, before it, right? This one. Let me try to connect to this repository and see if this is really working or not. Let's string app and let's give and get test available deploy. So I'm connecting to the my another repository called Vengat. Here I don't have any .yaml file. I'm just have a streamlit.app file. So hopefully I'm expecting it should work. If it doesn't, then probably it could be a wrong, uh, be some any kind of limitation in my account or versioning machine. It seems it's working here. If I okay, even I created, or even if I create a separate new app with the existing repository, this it is not considering that one. See, even if I create a Vengatis domain, it it takes me to the original repository which I created initially, right? So it's like Vengatis. So right, so that makes sense. So we can't map two repository, uh, same repository to the two different apps. So that is somewhere is causing a problem. That is totally absolutely makes sense, right? So, but you guys, you know, this is the you know this is our first live streaming session, and I just want to show the one which I created, um, how it is really helpful for me to uh, understand the Streamlit process and Streamlit code to build a basic portfolio to showcase our projects and everything, right? So on top of our skill set, it could help us to put our resume also, you know, right now in terms of in a data engineering world, people or organization expecting data engineers to learn more about the stack uh, side also, right? So in order to, if you have a Streamlit in your profile, in your resume, then definitely it gives more strength to talk about the data visualization, data rendering part, and the UI also. I think this session, I'm not sure quite because it took long time, but still we are not able to figure out the problem why this is happening. But at least I hope I gave some idea about how we can create a free a free cloud machine, cloud app in a short span of time. It could be a benefit for the beginners or the new data engineers wants to understand about streaming process. I think this for them would be really helpful. So I will try to figure out the thing, and probably in the next live stream session I try to come up with a solution for it. So yeah, we'll see you in next video.